So hey everyone, and how you doing? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Mary Kaguthi for those who are new, and I'm so excited to have you here. If you're new, kindly remember to hit that subscribe button and press on the bell notification icon so that you'll be the first one to know when I upload a new video. Today I want to do a quick video on how to plan your weight gain journey. But before I do that, I just want to correct myself. Last time I did a video on the syrup I used, the appetite syrup, and I said the price was around 700 to 800 Kenya shillings. But one of you bought it recently and told me, and DM'd me telling me she bought it at 350 Kenya shillings, which is even better. So I think I used to buy mine at the high-end pharmacies, or I don't quite remember the price. But thank you so much, Sandra, for that correction. Let's just get on how you'll plan your weight gain journey. It's not something complicated. It's just 3 points which will really help you in your weight gain journey. My point number 1 is to have a goal. By this I mean you already know how much you weigh and you already know where you want to reach. You could be 35 as I used to be and you want to get into 60. So that's your goal. Or from 40 or from 50, where you are at, or to 80, whichever goal you want to achieve. So you begin by weighing yourself and knowing where you want to be. That's basically it about that. Number 2, which is the most important thing in this journey, is to have a strategy. Know where you are and where you want to go. So what do you do to make it there? What strategy do you use? I've already talked about this, quite about it on the previous videos I've done, and I said my strategy was basically to eat more, which is the same strategy I'm going to share with you guys. I used to have 5 meals in a day. That is breakfast, I'll snack at 10 a.m. I'll have lunch, I'll snack again at 4 p.m. and then I'll also have dinner. If you're able to have a bedtime snack, even better. So that was my strategy, and also to make sure you're having foods that are high in calories. So with this strategy, you also have to have some timings. You can't wake up at 12 or at 10 and think you'll be able to eat the 5 meals. It will be quite hard, other than someone who woke up early, maybe at 7 or 8 and began their day at that particular time. So if you're able to wake up early, probably you'll say by 7:30 a.m. or by 7 a.m. I'm taking my breakfast. By 10 a.m. I'm snacking, and by 1 I'm having my lunch. You might want to consider following a certain timeline in your weight gain journey. Let me just give you a tip, a tip I didn't know when I was on that journey. You might eat something small, but which is very high in calories. I used to think that the bigger the quantity, the more calories I'll consume. But you may take something very small, maybe even a protein bar or something small, or a shake, which is really high in calories. So you'll end up achieving the number of calories you want to be taking in a day. Still on the strategy, you might want to decide how many calories you'll be taking in a day. So you may say, I'll be taking 3,000 calories or 4,000 or 2,500. You know which ones you are able to take. With this, you'll just divide the 3,000 calories with the number of meals you're having in a day. Let's say 3,000 calories divided by 5 meals. By the time you make breakfast, you'll be knowing, I have to take 600 calories. So whatever you're taking, you'll make sure it's adds up to 600 calories for that particular meal. I think that is easier, other than just saying you'll take 300 calories and you're not tracking the number of calories you're taking. You might end up taking way more or even less, which happens most of the time. You end up taking less calories than you really need. My point number 3, guys, is just don't get distracted or give up. For me, I tried this so many times. I'll do it for 2 weeks or 3 weeks and then I'll just give up. Maybe you add 2 kgs and then you just give up. Mainly because I didn't have a goal. I didn't know what I was looking forward to achieving. I was just like doing it just for the sake of doing it. But when you have a goal, you'll be sure to follow through and you have that strategy. So just don't give up if it doesn't come within the first month or the second month. Mine took a whole 5 months to achieve. Yours might come earlier or later, but just don't give up. Make it something that you are enjoying to do, but because if you're straining to do it, you'll definitely give up. find foods that are tasty. Just don't take things that you are struggling to eat. If you're eating things that are not tasty or you're not enjoying just because you want to hit those calories, it might be a bit difficult because you'll end up hating the process way early, and you'll end up quitting, which you're not looking forward to doing. So just cook meals that you enjoy, something tasty you might want to eat out once in a while, just to make sure you're keeping it going, fun, tasty, and everything nice. Something else I will want to mention is just to take progress pictures. Maybe when you begin where you are at, you might want to take a picture, and then after maybe 2 weeks, you take another picture. I'm sure you'll see a difference, which will also keep you more motivated to continue on with the journey. And also have something to look forward to. It may be your graduation is coming up, or your wedding is coming up, or you're traveling. Just something to look forward to, and you want to look a particular way. So when you have that in mind, you'll just keep pushing yourself a little bit more. Just have something you're looking forward to. Another thing is to make sure most of the foods are in the house, because you don't want, when you want to snack at 10, you're going all the way to the supermarket or to the shop. Then when you want to snack at 4 p.m., you have to go all the way. If you are able, I know not everyone is able to have all the snacks at the house. If you're able even to plan for that particular week, have the foods you'll be having for breakfast, snacking, all the snacks there, and what you'll be cooking for lunch and dinner in the house, it will be way easier. Other than every time you want to snack or you want to eat something, you have to go out, buy, then come back. Sometimes we are all human, and you'll feel lazy and you won't want to go out, so you end up just postponing it or not doing it, which is not the best thing. So if you're able to buy maybe on a Sunday, buy things for the whole week and put them in the house, it will be more easier for you guys. If you are struggling with eating, you might want to begin with drinking more other than just eating. If you find like you're struggling to eat foods or fruits, you may just want to blend them, make a smoothie out of it, which will be easier to drink, and you'll end up consuming more. So you can have maybe a shake twice in a day to complement your meal time and your snacking time, and it will be way easier. So just don't overthink it. Don't give yourself so much pressure. Enjoy the journey, and the weight will come eventually. Let me know on the comment section how far you are with your weight gain journey, what you're doing. Are you seeing progress so far? And if you've been able to achieve your ideal weight, kindly let us know what worked for you. Any tips we might want to consider along the way, and we'll really be grateful. Kindly guys, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Until the next video.